Our next speaker is the current Florida Cattlemen's Association president, Matt Pearce. He is a seventh generation Florida rancher. He has a cow-calf operation that is based out of Okeechobee, but he also has operations in Glades, Polk, Indian River, and St. Lucie counties, as well as in Georgia. Besides a cow-calf operation, he also has stocker cattle and develops replacement heifers. But if that wasn't enough to keep him busy, he also has maintained a sales position with Purina for over 20 years. Matt has been extremely active in the first part of his presidency, serving as an agriculture advocate, and doing his best to provide scientific perspectives about the benefits of the agriculture industry. Matt?
Thanks, Lauren. You make me sound good. That's why I never tell her no when she asks me to do something. I'd just like to thank IFAS and all the University of Florida staff and all the research that they do that helps us as cattlemen or grass farmers do what we do. This is a very important part of our culture and our heritage, like Brent said, and I appreciate them sharing that. As far as Florida goes, that's dear to my heart. I've got two kids going there, one kid's going there now, one that just graduated, and then next year I'll have another one going there. So I can't stay here very long because I've got to get on the road and represent our industry and make a little money because most of my funds are going to the University of Florida in tuition and housing. That being said, I believe in it. I believe in what's going on here. We fully support it from the Cattlemen's Association standpoint. Brent mentioned the Cattle Enhancement Board. As we get out and lobby, I would challenge you folks as members or as citizens, as you talk to your legislators, tell them how important that is and the return on the investment that we get. And that'll lead into the rest of the things I'm going to talk about, because when I leave here today, very shortly, I'm going to keep my comments brief. I've got to go to Stewart over on the East Coast and speak to about 300 coastal residents about what y'all are going to talk about today, but not in a scientific way, but in what we do with water, with land, with the environment, and I may mention that we've got cows on it as a tool. So I'll do that, and then to represent the industry, I'm going to fly to Mariana tonight and be with the Commissioner of Agriculture and talk to another group about yourself. So that being said, the reason I'm doing that is because we're facing challenges every day in the cattle industry. And I appreciate IFAS because they're doing the research to where we can grow better grass, we can harvest better cattle, we can control more weeds, and the project that Maria's working on now with the phosphorus budget and how we fertilize, that's going to be key in what we do going forward in our livelihoods. I make my living in the ranching business. I'm seventh generation, and I hope that the eighth generation that I'm raising now will come back and take up the ranching business, as of a lot of you sitting in the crowd. But IFAS is vital to do that because we are going to have to do more with less. So the research that's done here is going to be very important for what we could take back home. I'd echo what Brent said. We need to tell our story. Y'all see me on social media. It's not because I want to get up and tell everybody what I do. I'm very private. Lauren's probably told more about my business than I tell on it. I tell what I do, but I don't really tell what I have accomplished or put together as far as my business. But we've got to tell our story. We've got to go to these coastal communities. We've got to get on social media and share that. And I challenge you all to do that and use the hashtag #ShareYourHeritage. So with that being said, I'm going to let Miss Terry Daniel. She's going to take notes from me today and brief me when I get home because I'm headed east and then north. So y'all have a good day, and I appreciate y'all having me.